Hi, this is JB Powell, author of The Greatness of Gratitude. And in chapters 4 and 5 of my book, I talk about how we can become people of gratitude. See, most of us know what's good and what's bad, what's right and what's wrong. But the trial comes, or the difficulty comes, when we want to take the things in our lives that are just okay and to make them better. It's what my former boss refers to as best practices. Take gratitude, for example. How do we become people of gratitude? I've thought a lot about this, and I think the only way we can do it is to determine in our minds that every single day that we awaken, we will choose something for which to be grateful. In other words, we need to begin our day with gratitude and end our day with gratitude. We need to bookend, as it were, our days with gratitude. Now, how do you do that? Take, for example, when you get up in the morning, it's cold and rainy outside. Perhaps you have a sick child at home or a sick spouse, and you have to go to work. How do you become grateful for that? Number one, you have to acknowledge that it's good that you have a job to begin with, that you are able to get out of bed, you are able to have hot water to shower with to go to work, you have food in the fridge to eat, you have clothes in your closet, and perhaps a car parked in your garage. Those are practical things for which you can be grateful. Now, there may be days when things are more dire, more traumatic. Maybe a friend or a husband or a mom has died. Is it possible to be grateful? Just this past week, my mother called me at work to tell me that her friend passed away. I knew this young woman and liked her a lot, loved her actually. She was vibrant and full of zest, and I was shocked that she passed away. So was my mother. Is it possible to be grateful at the end of Wednesday when my mother called me for what had happened? Here's what I did. First, I was thankful to God that Mom had gone the day before to see her friend, to pray with her, to encourage her, not knowing that that was going to be the last visit. Second, I happened to have church that night, my Wednesday night group, and I was able to share with them, and we were able to pray with each other, just a few of us, and to remind each other to live life purposefully. Now, I am not saying that this is easy, but what I am saying is that you and I have to dig deep every day and even find one thing that we can be grateful for. Some days it's hard, but if you dig deep and look hard, you will find something. And when you do, for me as a woman of faith, I direct my gratitude to God above. He is the one who keeps me, He is the one who sustains me, and He is the one who keeps me going when I want to stop. And I know, and so do you, that nothing at all can happen to you or me without God's knowledge. He's ever present. He is all-knowing. So when I suffer, He knows. When I do well, He knows. When I'm all my best as I can be, He knows. When I'm lazy, He knows. And so because of that, I can be grateful that I have Him in my life. That my mother's friend who passed away, she was a woman of conviction. She was a woman of faith. She knew Jesus personally, and I can be grateful that she has her eternity secure in Him. I urge you today, look deep, dig deep, say grateful things to one another, look to Jesus, and thank Him for keeping you. Until next week, look around you, be grateful, and say thank you, and brighten someone's day.